Now let's see the instruction, which is STAX register pair. You know that in the instruction, the first part it is opcode. So in this instruction, the STAX is opcode, and the remaining part is operand, which is register pair. In this instruction, you can see that no data is present. It means this instruction is of 1 byte. 1 byte instruction means when this instruction is stored in the memory, it will occupy only one memory location. Machine cycle we are going to see a bit later. Let's first see the meaning of the instruction. Now, STAX register pair, it means store data from accumulator. But from accumulator to where? Store data from accumulator to the memory location specified in register pair. So in this portion, you can specify any register. You can specify the register pair BC, DE or HL. 3 combinations are possible. So STAX RP means store data from accumulator to the memory location which is specified in register pair. Let's see one example so that you can understand clearly. Suppose the example is STAX D. STAX D, it means store data from accumulator to the memory location specified in DE pair. If we have written STAX B, it means store data from accumulator to memory location specified in BC pair. Or you can also write STAX H. It means store data from accumulator to memory location specified in HL pair. Right now, we are taking one example, STAX D. You can see that before the execution, the accumulator contains 43H and the DE pair contains 4001H. So before execution, the status of these registers are this. After execution, what will happen? The data from the accumulator will be transferred to the memory, but which memory? Specified in DE pair. So in the 4001, the data from the accumulator, which is 43H, it will be transferred to the memory location 4001. So you can see that in the 4001, the 43H is transferred. Now after the execution, in the accumulator, the copy of the data remains. It means in the accumulator, the 43H will be there, and in the DE pair, the 4001 will remain same. Flags of the instruction, because it is a data transfer instruction, no flags are affected. Now let's see the machine cycle. This instruction STAX D, it is of 1 byte. So when you give this instruction, in the memory it will be stored from the starting location, and because this instruction is of 1 byte, it will occupy only one memory location. So in one location, this whole instruction, which is STAX D. After the instruction is stored in the memory, the processor will start doing its work, that is fetch, decode and execute. Now, in the first step, the processor will perform which machine cycle? The opcode fetch. Now, when the microprocessor will perform the opcode fetch, this whole instruction, when it will perform the opcode fetch, this whole instruction will be transferred to the microprocessor. After this whole instruction is transferred, the processor will decode. After decoding, it will execute. While executing, what process is happening? So while executing this instruction, the processor is transferring data from the accumulator to the memory location. It means one operation is performing, which is memory write. So to write data, processor has to perform the memory write machine cycle, and for this instruction, 2 machine cycles are needed, which is opcode fetch plus memory write. Okay, and this is it for this instruction.